Welcome guys back to the Outer Worlds 2. Last time, well, we were helping Inez here with a mission to rescue a friend, but it obviously didn't go too well. And now she wants us to, well, here we go, yeah, half-truths. We need to go find one of the VPs from Auntie's Choice and speak to him about doing something with it. So let's see what she says.
We got the intel we need, Commander. The undisputed claims our destination.
Okay.
If we find this Willard and convince him to use this grafting research for folks' betterment, well then, all this hurt we've seen will have counted for something. Been doing some thinking about what happened in the lab. I went there to kill that man for what he did to Ortiz, and instead, let him walk away with his research. Didn't realize till I saw the lab what a fool I was. All for thinking that company folk gave a damn about each other. Even so, I still reckon we got a real shot of making things better. Auntie's Choice can't be trusted on their own with this research, that's clear. But if someone like me were to guide them, maybe they can be shaped into what I thought they were. If they could actually help folk like they claimed they would when they liberated Tau Ceti, it'd make life better for anyone. Elsewise, there'll only be more victims in their wake.
Well, if anybody can lead, you can.
Ain't just saying that, are you? Ortiz sent me a message because he knew I would take action, that I'd remedy the betrayal both of us faced. If he were here now, he'd understand, I think. Are you with me?
I'm with you. Want to help? Okay, let's see. Ortiz begged you to stop that guy. Yes.
Thanks, Commander. Maybe this is what folk mean by the architects setting things in motion. If I hadn't broken my contract, I wouldn't be here. Maybe proving myself was never the intention. Maybe this is what I was meant to do. Let's just see what Willard's got to say, all right?
Okay, well, let's go then. Okay, I'll set destination. Auntie's Choice. Where are you? Yes, we go. Okay, looks like we've reached our destination. Well, let's get going and then find this VP. Give him a piece of our mind, as I say. Okay, okay, we're sticking with him. Oh man, I forgot this place is actually, how would I describe it? Very noisy. I don't know, I'm sure this guy wanted to give us something last time.
If you have business here, don't let me keep you.
Okay, so he doesn't want to do anything, but am I not supposed to speak to you? Or, hold on, there was an elevator here or something last time. VP. I haven't done their quest yet, but where am I supposed to be going? This one? I think this is, isn't this Auntie's, ah, okay, here we go. Vice President.
Not possible at target's current range.
Oh, sorry, I pressed the wrong button. I keep pressing for the crouch. Okay, well, there's a door there. Willard's key card. Okay, so he can give us a key card to get through there, apparently. Anything else in here? And there's the man we're looking for. What is this? That's one heck of a formula. Excuse me.
It's high time one of you scientist types responded to my calling cards. The position's been open for more than 2 days, and already productivity is tanked by 149.4%. You want the role, it's yours, but I'm not budging on those hourly rates.
Let me guess. You're backfilling Rasmussen's position? Or all the scientists who work with him on Cloister lying cold on the lab floor?
Both, obviously. Unless you mean to tell me a graft like yours can install itself. Do you want the job or not? We're burning starlight.
Okay, well, I'm not here for the job. How about a job reforming your program into something decent instead? Okay, sounds like a nice gig to me. I'm in. No. Wait, aren't you going to ask how we know about this guy? Okay. That's actually a very good question.
It's no mystery. Soon as an employee is reported missing, dead, or out sick 2 hours in a row, their name is read aloud in the daily demotions report.
The one delivered by Auntie? Everyone tunes into that. Most folk would do anything to have their names spoken by her.
Not in this context. Maybe someday we can bottle that kind of schadenfreude and sell it at a premium.
Okay, we have a better business friendship for you reforming your program into something decent.
Decent? I'll have you know that profits were forecast to be in the billions in my assessment last quarter.
That's not what we're talking about. Look, we found your lab on Cloister. A friend of mine who succumbed to his graft sent me there to put an end to your work. It was, well, it was damn troubling. But after speaking with your doc, I came to see that the program's got much potential. If we shift focus, reform our work, grafts could better the lives for all folk. Rasmussen's now with Doc Tinsley in Fairfield, and they're ready to restart this work if we can get your agreement. No more killing, much more progress. What do you say?
I see someone failed out of the anti-Cleo School of Persuasion. Why would I ever pursue something so dull as reform? How does it serve me?
When the war ends, people will need help doing this right is a huge business opportunity. Okay, everyone loves Rags reach a story, talk a flagship. The program would finally follow the code of ethics for one. Reform the program, bones, hands, break them, your choice. Okay, well, obviously they want to threaten him. When the war ends, okay, I think that's this one.
Troopers are getting maimed in battle, and many civvies are getting sick from lack of food, clean water. Folk feel helpless. Grafts could treat all that. Some creatures can regrow limbs and safely consume tainted goods. If we give folk those same abilities, they won't have anything to fear. They can heal from all the wars done to them.
Ah, I see now. With grafts, our employees can get back to work faster and for longer hours. You might have led with that. It's brilliant. But there is one small fly in the soup. Who exactly are you to dictate to me what we should be doing? I did not even know your name before you stepped through this door.
Okay, what's wrong? Upset that you aren't the only idea person in the room. Okay, Denise.
When I joined up in Tauceti, I was promised that if I proved myself, demonstrated exceptionalism, the moment would come where I could make a pitch for my own future. I ensured the safety of the delegates at the peace talks. I helped hunt down the fiend who destroyed our base on Golden Ridge. So yeah, I'd say the moment I'm owed has arrived.
Fine. Perhaps there is an opportunity here to expand our user base. But we can only pursue such a thing if we secure the funding. I could approach my business partner to this end, but I will require proof that this little reformation of yours is a viable investment. As such, you need to prove that a grafted trooper can achieve what the average one cannot.
You say that as though you have something in mind.
I do. The commander of our fortified position on Praetor has been chomping at the bit for a show of force, to rally the troops in our market share, so to speak. He will have all the minute details, of course, but assisting him and demonstrating your prowess will give us the leverage we need.
Great, everybody always wants something in return. Okay, will it be dangerous? We're in...
Is this one having a laugh? Of course it'll be dangerous. Were it not, we would have dragged some poor bottom-runger bastard in to get the job done by now. Law knows there's enough to choose from. This here is a golden cysty pig of an opportunity. One that will reap rewards far beyond the buying price, consistently, every time we are hungry for a victory.
Speaking of buying price, I think our rate just went up.
Ha! I knew you were a sly one. You'll receive payment, all right, after you return. And I'm certain it'll be no issue. What with our grafted star tearing through the battlefield, leaving blood and terror in her wake.
Grafted soldiers aren't animals. I should think an executive of your stature would have an understanding of such.
Of course I do. But you cut quite the imposing figure. We'd be fools not to play it up so folk acquire full understanding of your advantages. Much like a sprat cowering rightfully in the jaws of a raptidon does.
They only have that understanding if they also have sense. Most sprats don't. They wander happily to their deaths in search of the smallest, richest morsels.
Okay, on that note, I think it's time we accept the mission and got out of here.
I could tell you possessed a modicum of business sense. Head to Praetor. I'll send a reporter with camera drones to meet you there and debrief with our ground forces.
Hold on. You didn't say anything about this being filmed.
Heroism is nothing without exciting footage and a talking head to sell it to the masses. So do make sure you put on a good show. Off you go then.
Great. Now we're going to be on TV too. Let's see, what do we got lying here? I can't take that, but I can use this. Key card. Okay, so I can't do that. Maybe he'll give it to us when we come back. Okay, so we gotta head now to a different planet again. Going down. Okay, let's just quickly check here. What does this thing say here? Obtain the mission briefing on Praetor. That's on a different planet. Okay, I think I'm just gonna skip ahead to that. On our way to Praetor again. Okay, wasn't this the frozen planet of everyone? I think it was. Yeah, we're back again. It looks like I'm supposed to head in that direction. Talk to the reporter. Now I am over there, and we need to go down there. I think we can maybe go and check some of these places out. How do I get down here again? There's an elevator here or something. Okay, now there's something here we're supposed to check out. Oh yeah, I forgot I got this weapon last time. Okay, so I got that one. Let's just reload. My trusty little pistol. Man, it takes a long time to reload. Okay, melee weapon. And this one. This thing works very well. Okay, there's a road here. I want to go and check out something. Except I got these giant things in my way here. Let's cut this way around. There's a building down here. I want to have a look while we're going through that way.
That's where we're going? Don't exactly look safe.
I've seen this before.
Oh there. Approach the gate and identify yourself if you're looking for access.
Okay, am I in the right place here? Yes. I wanted to see what this is.
Well, of all the improbable sights I'd never imagined to actually see, folks simply wandering around the Badlands of Praetor would be near the top of that list. I've not the mind to solve the equation that demonstrates how unlikely it is you've survived enemy combatants, hostile critters, and endless lightning in near equal measure.
I wouldn't worry about that. Odds, we tend to defy them every turn. Okay, the landing pad is literally right there. Getting here wasn't really easy. Okay. don't feel bad. I always skew the equation.
Is that so? Amusingly enough, I'm inclined to believe you, which means you might be just the help Exemplar Simon's been waiting for.
Okay, well, what help? Yes?
He is in the lab atop the hydraulicalized lift. Ironically, the lift was struck by lightning while the station was being reset and is stuck in its raised position. There is a trail that leads to the top. Just mind the jump onto the platform, and don't touch anything glowing, sparking, or obviously shedding lightning on your way there. And given the situation we find ourselves in, I'll be leaving the gate charged unless you're ready to pass through it. Just approach, and I'll power it down for you.
Okay, does this mean... Hold on a sec, this before we do anything further here. Is it... Did he just give me a quest or what? I don't see it here, but I think we will come back to this one. Okay, we'll come back to that guy. There's supposed to be... Okay, there's another road straight ahead. We just gotta avoid the big monsters wandering around here. Oopsie. I wonder if there's anything in this stuff. What's that? Oh, it's a sack and a claw, and that's it. Very big skull. Ah.
As indicated.
Yeah, press the button again. Keep pressing the wrong thing. Because usually you press like C button on your keyboard for crouching for most games. So every time I want to crouch, I press C, and in this game it's something else. Okay, is there anything in here? No. Okay, this is where we need to be.
You're about to enter territory controlled by Auntie's choice. Act accordingly, or you'll end up as close friends with the inside of a Raptidon.
Yeah, where is this person I'm looking for? Ah, here we go.
That reporter's gotta be nearby.
Here
I'm
he is.
keen to jump to conclusions, but I think I got a notion of what we're doing here.
Well, I hope so, as I don't.
I'm Orland Crawford, the outsourced but never outmatched wartime correspondent for the ACS Undisputed Claim. You must be the grafted soldier, here to show us all what you can do.
The name's Inez, and yes, Willard Conan sent me to help you with some sort of... I don't know what, exactly.
Now, let's not skip on introductions. Who is this you have with you?
I'm her boss. Less pleasantries, more getting to the point. Okay, I'm a partner. Okay, I'm an agent. Oh, gosh. Okay, just someone who wishes to bring lawfulness to otherwise lawless land. It sounds a bit weird, but okay. Okay, let's just do this.
I'll just put you down as a trusted ally then.
Never seen a grafted trooper in action before, but I'm looking forward to watching you work. Your mission, trooper, is to capture the Protectorate blockade to the north. Their defenses are too great to face head-on, so you'll want to sneak in through the back entrance. We've obtained the entry codes through great effort.
My camera drones will be filming the action from above, so do put on a good show. Blow up a few things, and use Inez's abilities to demonstrate the might of Auntie's choice. Yes?
Anything else?
They've detained several of our scouts. I'd like to see them returned. If you deliver this weapons cache to them and free them, they might offer some aid in the fight.
This is quite the opportunity. Normally, a POW might be written off as shrinkage, an unfortunate, unavoidable loss. But their rescue will be worth far more in publicity.
So what? If I hadn't come along, you all would have left those troopers to rot.
Our
Yes.
motto is to leave no man behind, unless it breaches our contract and promises financial penalties, which this does. Now, take these codes for the back door and go.
Once you infiltrate the blockade, neutralize our foes, and open the gates, our remaining troops will move in to secure the blockade for ourselves. Any questions?
How do I get the other side of the blockade?
The drilling crew near the chemical plant is working to punch a path through the mountains. You could use such a path, but for some reason, their job is taking longer than expected.
Or you could go through the automech production facility north of here. But that's where the scout who brought us the codes lost his life. So proceed with caution and a loaded gun.
Though I trust you may fare better than that poor sod did, I do look forward to seeing you take the fight to the Protectorate. It's about time Auntie gave him a good walloping. Ooh, and spare some time for me after you emerge victorious, won't you? What am I saying? Of course you will! Who wouldn't want to be interviewed for the wireless? Go on now!
Okay, now... We've been to the other place already. Let's see here. What does it say here? Okay, free the soldiers. Unseal the eastern gate. Blockade opened. Allowing his choice to capture themselves. He said something. Ah, see, now this is the place we wanted to check earlier. So we're going through the front won't work, because last time we went there we got stuck. There's the factory, which we've cleared out already, so that should be fine. So I think we need to go to the factory and then head down this way. Kind of weird, they respawn the mech in and then he just falls in to a certain spot. What is that? Oh. Okay, so now we're gonna make our way through here now again. So I wonder, do I actually have anything to sell or not? Let's see, weapons. Don't think so. I cleared out everything last time. No. Bathrooms. Okay, there shouldn't be anything or anyone alive. Now, see, last time we came to this gate and we went through here. Okay, so now we're gonna make our way down here. But remember there being a lot of people here. Protected everywhere. Why do I have a marker on this map? Okay, we need to get... Okay, where's the so-called camera they were talking about?
Protocols not yet charged.
Okay, I think we can go past here. Who's sneezing?
Here we are, about to kick the proverbial mantisaur nest. Hope you're ready for your close-up.
Not really. Okay, so the code's supposed to let us in here, yes?
Damn, of course they got a bunker mech. We need to take it by surprise, without alerting the other troopers, mind.
Oh, that's not going to be easy. So how am I supposed to now get... What am I doing actually? Yeah, this thing is very Annoying. Okay, Eastern Gate. Free the soldiers. Raid the blockade. Okay, where's this mech?
To do your job, virtue.
He's actually shooting something.
Every subject ensures
What's he shooting at?
Unfriendly in combat range.
Okay, can I take... Oh, there's somebody there. Come on, turn the other way.
It is the duty of every protectorate subject to
See, that's what I don't like. You can't... just...
Craft ready to go. Invasive element.
Dispensing light.
Each shall to an end.
Oh, well, so much for that.
Emergency protocols ready. Completing a
Ammunition deplete. The protectorate. I have to reverse our pride.
Okay, where's this mech? This mech is a problem.
Maintaining your battlefield stamina.
You're looking pretty...
Okay, what's going on?
Promoting teammate help.
Oh, thanks. Well, better late than never.
What's your purpose here?
So much of being quiet. Who's shooting me? I'm taking cover all the time, but I keep getting shot.
Fortifying.
Worry back.
I don't know where these people are coming from.
House call.
Yeah, I don't get rid of this mech.
Vitals looking a mite...
Emergency protocol.
Yes. It's gotta be another way of...
Dispensing life-preserving medicine.
doing this in combat. This is not going the way I wanted.
Cowardly individualists will always win community.
Fortifying team
Nah, I'm not doing that. Get out of the way.
vitals.
Armed and ready.
Okay, I want to use this. Okay, security logs. No. Bunker make targeting parameters. Ooh, I can do something. Okay, bunker make will now identify all life forms within the facility as hostile. Please vacate the premises. Well, that'll work. so it doesn't just target me. Let's see, does it work? Looks like it does. So can't I destroy that thing or what?
Prudence dictates we must trust our community. It's only then that we prevail.
It looks like it attacks anything and everything. Well, there's the other entrance.
What? I'm warning you. I am armed.
Yeah, I need to go around here somewhere.
The paradigm we serve. No hesitation. No indecision.
Liquidate 'em.
Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
I'll take that.
We'll put them down.
Providing aid.
Looks like a fight.
This thing is really, really annoying. How do you get rid of this bunker? I mean, this
Promoting
thing.
teammate health.
Prudence.
Yeah, this thing's got a lot of health.
Fortifying teammate
Come on.
For the history
Yeah.
books. Let's open the gate for that reporter and the troops before these bodies get cold.
Yeah, all the bodies can get cold. I'll take that. What has this guy got on him? A whole bunch of stuff. That I need. What's this? Okay, let's have something to eat. Okay, but I'm not finished exploring this place first. Before these reporters get here.
Over here!
Ah, there we go. There's the... There we got a weapon, we got a hat. Free the... Sell people. Okay, that one didn't make it. Okay, so that's some of the soldiers there. Is there any more doors here? Okay, I'm supposed to open that door, I think. There was something upstairs, there we go. Let's check what's up here. It's just a storeroom. Okay, that's where I gotta open the gate. But now I did. Ah, is that all the prisoners? It doesn't say how many there are, but it looks like that's all of them. Unseal the gate. Okay, and there they come in. Ooh, skill points. Let's see, what skill points do I have? There was something I needed to increase. Oh yes, my speech. Okay, let's increase our speech. But there's always issues with all the talking in this game. Okay, everybody in. Okay, so now waiting for the reporter to get closer. Everything's fully loaded.
Over here!
I'm taking
Let's
up
have
time.
a word with the hero of the moment for the wireless.
Okay, what are we doing?
Well, the blockade is certainly ours now, but that was hardly more impressive than any other raid in this law-forsaken colony. I'm afraid my drones didn't get what we needed them to.
That hasn't stopped you lot from spinning a story before. You said something about an interview earlier. Well, I'll answer your questions. You'll make me look good in return?
It's audio only, Trooper. And you're working with a true professional now. Let me work, huh? Relax. Be authentically you, though you'd be wise to throw in a tagline or two. Ready?
Well,
Great! Recording's already begun. I'm here, live at the scene with the fearsome grafted soldier Inez. It's a shame you cannot see this, dear listener, for it is impressive indeed. Inez, your destruction of those dastardly Protectorate troops was awe-inspiring. You must feel like the employee of the month, having brought such a decisive victory to Auntie's choice.
I'm just, doing my part. I joined up because I believed in our mission, to liberate Arcadia. Reckon my actions illustrate that more than anything I could ever say.
Okay, the public will be listening. Use your words. Okay. She's too modest. She's a born... whatever. Okay. I don't want to spoil a moment.
Suppose I do know a thing or two about a pep talk. Given many in my time to troopers suffering injury or boredom.
How wonderful! I hadn't realized Inez here had initiated a recruitment campaign. Truly a lesson to us all. Dear audience, the voice you just heard is that of the soldier's close associate, an eyewitness to the battle and the marvelous carnage littering the land. You also freed some of our troopers from the Protectorate's fiendish grasp. One can only imagine the torture they suffered. Tell us about it. The rescue, in detail if you would.
Look, I did what anyone with an ounce of sense would do. Ain't gonna leave one of my own in such a state. And if I had it my way, I would have acted sooner.
Okay, and if they allow you to fight again, you can prevent anyone else from getting captured. For the soldiers never tried to save them. Actually, it's a good thing we came along. If she had, the POWs would have still have their limbs and taste. Oh gosh. Prevent anyone else.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I plan on doing everything in my power to bring a swift end to this war, and keep as many civvies out of harm's way as possible.
A heartwarming sentiment, but not too swift an end to the war, I hope. It's good for business, as we all know. In any case, those soldiers can finally return to their postings again. Now, I've a question about your abilities, Inez. What sets a trooper like you apart from the rest?
These graphs make me stronger. Good in a bind. I know I'm a bit of a curiosity. Ain't too many of us left. But there is so much good we can do with grafting, if we try.
Alright. She's right, crafts could be used for anything, not just the battlefield.
I got a plan, see? To start the grafting program up again. The research is promising, and with the right backing, it could be a product that can better the lives of everyone.
A fascinating idea. I think we'd all sleep soundly if we knew more of you were running amok on our behalf. Before we wrap, have you anything else of note to tell our undoubtedly enraptured audience?
Okay, let's see. Inez might be a good time for a product tagline. Soon Auntie's choice will dominate all of Arcadia. This is just the beginning. Okay. You only fool me on my good side, right? Okay, let's do this one.
Oh, I got one. Ain't just a tested and true product that'll put you over the top. A graft like mine might also get you into orbit.
Ah, I see. A bit of cheeky product placement for zero-G whiskey. Very well done, you. And that's a wrap. You can go back to slouching or sneering or whatever else it is you do.
Okay.
Astonishingly well. Rest assured, our listeners will be glued to their radios for all the lurid details, and to hear more of my award-deserving reporting, naturally.
Well, that's a damn sight better than I was anticipating. Willard will have to make good on our deal now. Let's head back and speak with him.
You do that, and I will remain here, burdened by the drudgery of war. Farewell.
Okay, that was a bit of a weird thing. Okay, let's have a look. Now we gotta go all the way back to that other guy again. Return to Willard. Okay, well, I'll see you guys when we get back to Willard again. Okay, we are back at the head office. And we're going to the elevator and back to Willard. Let's see what Willard's got to say. Who is this? What are you doing here? Okay, Willard.
Ah, so the conquering heroes have returned from the blockade. But perhaps heroes is too strong a term, considering the proof of your heroics is sorely lacking. The footage showing the taking of the blockade is near unusable. Oh, where are my manners? Commander, Inez, meet our new benefactor. This is the business partner I spoke to you about, and she has graciously agreed to fund our new venture.
Yes, we've met. Now, let's not get overly ahead of ourselves.
Okay. We did our job. If you're upset about the footage, we can explain. Ah, screw that.
Putting on a show is 40% of the battle. The remaining 60% is messaging.
Well, I'd say these two certainly made our correspondence job easier. Only Auntie herself could have done a finer job at providing sound bites.
Let's try not to exaggerate. It was a fine showing. Now, with her as the face of the brand, we might really have something.
Look, I know I ain't exactly the profile of a business partner, but I know medicine, and I know the potential of grafts more than anyone. You'll not find my experience anywhere.
Perhaps so, but unfortunately I can't be expected to simply take your word for it. You know how it is. Low-level workers have a certain flair for lying and grifting, whilst concurrently exaggerating all accomplishments and ills.
But we can trust your word as her current supervisor. What sort of performance review might you give this associate?
I see. Luckily increased my speech. Okay, Inez never gives up. Always gets the job done. Bad footage doesn't change that. Better than having nobody at my side. If you're looking for a partner, I'm better candidate. Okay, this one.
Thanks.
That's a reasonable endorsement. Wouldn't fit in the one-line write-in space for her quarterly appraisal, but I suppose you couldn't know.
So we have a deal then? I admit that the raid and the interview may not have gone as swimmingly as I would have liked, but there is something there.
Suppose I can make good on the funding after all. We'll see in time where this arrangement leaves us. In any case, good day.
So that's it. We're clear to restart the grafting program. And you'll abide by my demands. No more senseless killing. No more hurting folk?
Of course not. Unless said folk agree to it. Yes, we are at an agreement. Consider this a bonus for your efforts. When the time is right, I will reach out to you for further planning. You have been instrumental, soldier. Inez, well done indeed.
Okay, no praise for me. Yeah, no, everybody's like forgotten about me. Okay, let's get out of here.
I'll settle for a moment of rest, Commander. Thanks.
Okay, back to the ship, I think. So is that it? Yep, that's it. Okay, everybody out. Let's see if she's got anything else to say.
Taking out DeVries, saving the delegates, barely escaping with our lives? Hell of a rush, huh? Hope all of it gives us leverage when we look for help closing these rifts. Reckon my being present for the dramatic rescue will gain me some clout with Auntie's choice. Just got 2 or 3 more incidents like this to win my way back in, I'd say. There's one thing I can't shake, though. That rift exploded at just the right time, right in the middle of the peace talks. Wouldn't happen to be the universe trying to tell us something, would it?
Now, that's actually a very good point. Do you think it's trying to tell us something? Yeah, it's saying that we need to get a move before we all die. Okay. Let's do this one.
I reckon it's saying that all our political machinations will mean nothing in due time. Nature will always defeat us. But we can learn to work with it, like with the Rift Tech. By the way, what DeVries said about Auntie and the Rift Tech, don't take it to heart, huh? Auntie ain't an idiot. Much as she loves business, reckon she loves self-preservation even more.
Maybe you're right, but we can't leave anything to chance. The Freeze was paranoid, but look where that got her. We can negotiate with Auntie easy.
I'd agree with you, but I reckon we don't have the time to seek out certainty. Still, since we're here, I think we ought to see if we can secure a meeting with Auntie. Your boss was clear. We'll need all the help we can get to close these rifts. Whether we gain that help from Auntie or not, I won't lose sight of that. Our galaxy's survival is of far more consequence than our loyalties. Anyway, appreciate you hearing me out.
Okay, head back to the ship. Go back to Auntie's shoulder. Nah, okay. Well, looks like that's the end for this episode. So I will be seeing you guys again in the next one. Cheers.